All right, Mr. Mindcop. I'll see what I can do. I keep my drawers on too. Let's go upstairs. Linda! God damn! Back up, please. Can I have some space? I can't even think. You just staring down at me like, dude. YouTube, what you are now witnessing is no longer just a video. We are now about to enter into the mind of the greatest detective this planet has ever seen. And we go by the name of Mindcop. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're ready. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you are locked in. Locked in. Because today we are back on Mindcop. All right? If you did watch episode 1, there's a couple things that I want to clear up. So we discovered a couple things about old Kenny boy that I misread, completely misread the situation. He was lying about being a fan of the Mindcop. That changes everything. See, I thought he just was pretending like he didn't know us, but he was really a fan. But in reality, he has something to hide. And there's a reason why he doesn't like us. It's because we can see right into his soul. Okay? So I hope y'all ready, man. We are back on that Mindcop. As you can see, we're ready. Almost ready. Because before we do anything, Detective Shades. Now it's time. Let's go. All right, man, here we go. Mindcop. And we are picking up where we left off. This is day 2, I believe, or kind of day 1 right after the prologue. But we are now getting ready to go back into the house of Rebecca, I believe. She was the victim. So here we go. Let's get back in character. Oh, look, Linda. It's a proper welcome party this time. Finally, some respect. Ha. Hello. I am the Mindcop, and this is my partner, Linda. Let's see. Oh, it's good to meet you two. No. I'm gonna give him like a surfer. Oh, it's good to meet you two. I've heard great things. I'm Joshua Donovan. You can call me Josh. That's what everyone calls me. Okay, the notes icon will light up whenever characters you question come up in dialogue. Hold square quickly to bring out your notes on them. Okay. I've heard you already met Officer Bartley, and this is, I'm so sorry. What was your name again? Huh? My name is Mary Sason. They sent me here to do forensics. I was on my way to the crime scene, but I thought I'd take my chance and introduce myself to you guys first. If I or the guys in the lab find something, I'll get back to you. But feel free to seek me out if you have any questions or need my expertise. Lovely. Pleasure to meet you all. Are you an officer too, Josh? Oh no, sorry. I'm the owner of the Maryland Crater Camp. That also makes me the employer of a lot of people living here, including Rebecca. Anyway, the terrible news has, of course, spread quickly throughout the camp. And I've told everyone to stay at least 5 more days until we've hopefully figured out what happened. You must know, the season's basically over now. Normally, after we have our little end of season party, most folks will simply leave this place until next year. I can't make people stay forever, you know. Okay, that's quite all right. 5 days is more than enough for me. I am the Mindcop. Thank you very much for your cooperation. It's appreciated. Okay, that's good to hear. Did you already have a lead? I'm sorry, but if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'd have to kill you, boy. Just let me handle it. I'll do all the questioning. Oh, and Mary, if you find any important evidence that needs further inspection from a lab, can I bring it to you? Of course, but one at a time, please. You'll find me at the crime scene. Is that all? Are we done here? Josh. No, I think that's all. Oh, if you haven't already, you probably want to talk to Adam. He's Rebecca's housemate and the one who found her that night. Officer Bartley probably mentioned this, but Adam will stay in the hostel for now. This should make things easier for you. Thanks. Appreciate that. I've said all I can, but I'll stick around if you guys have questions. Of course, we don't have to do that now if you have other things planned. It's up to you. I'm always available. For most of the day, you can find me in the caravan. It's hard to miss. Okay, so now the countdown begins. We have 5 days to find the killer. To win this game, the killer must be held in jail at the end of the last day. This task is challenging, so don't be discouraged if you find it difficult to piece everything together. For those who enjoy taking notes, now would be a good time to start, but it's not necessary to enjoy the game. I'm being completely honest. We see what happened in episode 1, where we kind of misread things. I'm going to get my black ass a notepad and a pen. I'll be right back. Okay. God damn it. Let's go. Okay. So quick little recap. On Monday, Rebecca was murdered. Tuesday, we arrived at the crime scene and started to get a little bit of information. Now, like I said, I got to kind of rewire my thoughts and my notes because now, Kenny boy, you are back up on numero uno of my top suspect list, boy. We're not going to have any sentiment for you. Okay, arresting a suspect will always end the current day and cause the Mindcop to drive back to the police station. You can only hold one suspect at a time in the station's jail cell. Suspects will stop cooperating when they or their loved ones get arrested. Got it. So we got to be very careful on how we use that arrest button, man. Okay, here we go. First things first. Let's look at our notes. I'm already kind of clueless as to where I want to start, but let's look at our notes. So we found Rebecca and Adam's house. So Rebecca Goodman is the victim. She's Adam's housemate and Robin's daughter and Paul's daughter. We know Paul doesn't speak and doesn't walk, is married to Robin, who is apparently crazy and can't believe that her daughter is dead. Adam, we already know a lot about Adam. Kenny, he's a police officer who's apparently not too good at his job. His coworkers say the nigga ain't dependable. He's 40 years old. He be itching and scratching and shaking and sweating and shit. And he doesn't like us for some reason that we haven't really found out yet. Now Josh is the camp director, I guess, or the camp manager. We haven't talked to him yet. Now we do know Kenny threw up at the crime scene. Yes, there was footprints that was all in their blood at the crime scene as well. We do know about Paul's condition, but we haven't talked to him yet. Let's see what else. Okay. That's right. And Linda is searching that hard drive. I feel like we're going to find some good money on that hard drive. Okay. Let's talk to Kenny boy. I am very curious on what is going on with this dude. He just has like, now that I'm like, it's something ain't right with you, boy. I'm in my zone. Okay. Let's talk about a topic, Kenneth. So, found some vomit at the crime scene. Let's talk about how you threw up all over the crime scene and then cleaned everything up, bitch boy. What? How? I've seen many officers tossing their cookies over old rotten corpses, but this shit is ridiculous. The blood. Still, that's not the worst part. The worst part is you decided to clean up the fucking crime scene, Kenny. I should take you down to the station right now. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mess with any evidence. I swear to God, I just cleaned it up. That's it. I just cleaned up the puke, man. Wrong about that. Also, don't act like it's just a minor mistake. Okay, here we go. I don't know if we can work with an amateur like you, or is there anything else you want to tell me? I think now is the time. We got him on the ropes. What else did you do? No. Well, listen. Okay, listen. I know. I know I fucked up. Okay. I told you about everything else, though. I did. I promise. Look, can you maybe just keep quiet about this? All right. People already don't really like me, and I'm barely hanging on to this job as is. You're officer of the law. Take responsibility. I'm not here to have anyone lose their job. I'm here to find a killer. Make sure you tell me everything. Okay, I feel like we really can like little bro him at this point right here. Tell me, from this point on, tell me everything you know, or you're gonna get a size 10.5 boot in your ass. Okay, I will. I promise. Okay, what else? Do we have anything from our stuff? We don't, but let's ask him about the boots. I found footprints near Rebecca's body. They looked like this. Wait. Footprints? Well, where the hell did you find them? As I said, right next to the victim. Are they yours? No. No, definitely not mine. Maybe from Adam, though. We know who Adam is. Maybe they're from the killer? Oh, yes, maybe. Okay, he didn't give us too much about that. Let's stop talking. All right, so now we got Kenny in pocket. He knows this ain't a game no more. All right, is this it? No, this is a different house. This is not the crime scene. Let's go back to the crime scene. We'll come back here later. Let's go. 30 seconds. We need to go back, and we need to go back into that bedroom. Oh, there's another door here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. I say we need to go back to the scene, like the actual where this shit happened, because there was a room upstairs that we didn't check. This room right there. And now we have forensics. Let's gather some of our own information before we talk to her. Okay. Now, it gets real. It gets real. Bedside table. It's always a good place to start. A nightstand and an alarm clock with a small bedside lamp. There's a heavy book leaning against it. Guideline for wine sommelier. Let's check the drawers. A sleep mask, earplugs, a small cross, condoms, and pills. Keep it wrapped. I guess. Keep it wrapped. These are some strong sleeping pills. Okay. So she was having trouble sleeping. Or she was trying to put somebody else to sleep. Let's check the bed. A double bed with 2 types of pillows and 2 types of bed sheets. Some of this stuff is like giving me almost nothing. Let's check I don't know. Let's just check the slippers. A pair of pink bunny slippers. They're kind of creepy looking. Obvious. So we're kind of wasting time here. A bunch of women's clothes are thrown over a chair. There's something in one of the pockets. A key ring with 3 keys. Let's hold on to this. Good money. Okay, the first useful thing we actually found. I say skip the painting. We gotta check this closet. Check the closet. It's a sizable wardrobe and has a men's vest on the clothes hanger on one of the doors. What did I tell y'all about them clothes hangers? Didn't I say? Come on, man. We right here with it. Episode 1, them clothes hangers. Somebody was in that closet. Let's search it. Nothing but clothes. The left side has women's clothes and the right side has men's clothes. Nothing too fancy or expensive looking, but all in all, plenty of different clothes. Okay, so she was definitely involved, it seems like, with Adam. If that was the only other person in this house, and there's like tons of men's clothes, it seems like she might have been involved with Adam. A basket filled with laundry. It has women's clothes as well as men's clothes. So they're definitely, they're close. They're really close. I think we got all we're going to get out of this room. Let's get out of here. Now, there was this thing we didn't look at when we came in here the first time. It's a calendar. It lists birthdays, waste collection dates, and hostile guests' arrival dates. That might be important. Rebecca's own birthday was only about a week ago. The day of the murder doesn't have any notes. There are 3 entries for this week. For Friday, it lists Sean's birthday. What? For Saturday, it lists EOS party. And for Sunday, it lists road trip with Adam. Okay, we know her and Adam was cozy. Doesn't seem like she was planning on dying. Not sure, but this is probably the same handwriting as the one on the Post-it. Okay. Let's look at these books. It's an encyclopedia by Lauren Pretz. Man, these books are dirty. The pages are filled with maple leaves. So there's something to those maple leaves. If we remember, I don't know if we can see our, like, what we inspected, but if you remember, she had tons of stuff with maple leaves. Like, this is a station where she made the leaves, she made artwork, and there's leaves in the book. It's got to be something with those leaves, man. The floor, it's wet. Oh, that's because Kenny cleaned it up. Doesn't really smell like anything. That's because Kenny cleaned it up. Okay. Let's keep searching around the house. Let's go back downstairs and let's see what we can find especially in that other room too. There was a whole nother room. Let's see. What's in here? Luggage, boots, shoes. Let's check this luggage. A box filled with books, a suitcase, and a pair of shoes. These shoes don't match the prints I saw. Should I take the time to go through the box and suitcase? Hell no. Last time we did that, we wasted a whole bunch of time. Not now. Let's keep it moving. Let's check the Xbox. A fairly new looking TV and a DVD player with a few DVDs next to it. Okay, nothing much. There's plants. There's that light again. There's another picture. There's a purse. Could be worthwhile to check this bag. A purse and 2 boxes. I could take a look through all this, but it might take a while. 15 seconds. Not yet. Now I'm like cautious of all the like I don't want to just be bullshitting with the time, like, cuz I feel like there's so many good things that we do have to find. Some paperwork on the table. What's this? These are tax-related documents addressed to Rebecca. Okay, we know she was owing somebody $10,000. Okay, but it's nothing spicy. All right. Kitchen and the stove. Cabinet. Dirty dishes. Let's check them in this cabinet. This compartment stores all sorts of glasses. There's a particularly wide assortment of different wine glasses. One dot, 2 dots. She's learning how to be a sommelier, which is like a wine professional. And she has all different types of wine glasses, okay? Let's start putting that shit together. If we see anybody talking about wine or anything of the sort, they're moving up on that suspicious list. You feel me? I think we might be good for now. Oh, let's see this. I see wine bottles. A cute basket with 2 loaves of bread, a bottle of wine, and an unlabeled glass of jam. Okay, so she was getting ready for a picnic, it looks like. Let's check these shoes. We know there was a ton going wrong with those footprints. A shoe tray and 3 pairs of shoes. None of them matches the prints I saw. Okay. Dead end. Let's go in this door. See what's in here. Is this a garage? Bathroom? Okay. Dirty clothes. Toilet area. Let's check these clothes. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to check everything in here. There's only 3 things. A laundry basket filled to the brim. So they don't do laundry. They're pretty dirty in here. There's a bunch of dirty clothes everywhere. Some pieces of clothing are lying on the floor. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this cistern. The fuck is it? What is a cistern? Oh, is that like the area in the back? Learn something new every day. Nothing. I swear, someday, somewhere, there's going to be a killer who hides all the evidence in a toilet cistern. But not today. But I'm going to be ready for it. Okay. Yeah, let's just check this whole room. Might as well. Box of Q-tips, hair dryer, 2 toothbrushes, and a medicine cabinet. Just the essentials. Nothing suspicious. A hanging storage bag. What's in here? It stores towels, some laundry, and a hairbrush and a flat iron. Completely useless room. Everything in here was a dud. All right. There's a ton more things in here. We got 5 minutes, but there are like other houses and stuff. I don't want to be too crazy with it, but I also don't want to miss something that I need. You feel me? This is the kitchen sink. Oh, there are a few smears of something in and around the sink. Could be blood. See what I'm saying? Got to be thorough. The drawers here hold a few kitchen utensils, a pair of lunch boxes, a stack of dish towels, and a pair of red oven mitts. There's also a small piece of paper in here that appears to be a shopping list. It lists butter, eggs, flour, baking powder, vegetable oil, and powdered sugar. Let's go talk to the forensics lady. Mary, I think her name was, right? All right. We checked the bedroom, didn't see anything crazy in there. Now, was there anything else in this room? These glass jars. Probably more maple leaves over here or something. Okay, let's talk to Mary. Huh. Hey, Mary. Suppose I got something I want to analyze in the lab. Could I give it to you? That's not really standard procedure. I suppose if you give me something you need a fast result on, sure. Give it to me and I'll bring it to the lab later on. But only one thing, okay? It'll take a while to analyze something properly anyway. Deal. You got something in mind? Do I? I'm not sure. Linda, would you be so kind? Okay, so Linda keep that thing on her too. Okay, so we have a note, we have keys. Maybe analyze the note. Yeah. Let's get a note to Mary. Could you please get this to the lab? This piece of paper? Yes, please. Okie dokie. All right. So that's what she's good for. If we do find anything, we can get it analyzed. It'll probably tell us more. Now we got 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Let's see. See if I missed something obvious. Okay. Just a painting. All right, let's walk around. Let's go back outside. Let's go back outside. After we check this. I want to check everything, man. A wooden board on a pile of books doubles as a sofa table. On it is a carton of orange juice and a can of salted peanuts. So they ain't here living nasty for real. All right, let's get out of here. I should make sure I did everything I want to do from here on for now. Gosh. Am I ready to leave? Yeah, let's get out of here. Linda can carry you around when you're on the streets. Hold R1 while walking and she'll come pick you up. Oh, say less. He is kind of slow. Oh, okay, so we can really get out of there. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. There's a lot of oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. So we can walk down this whole block. Okay. These are the neighbors. I say we start with the neighbor closest to the house. But what is that? In the rocks. So that's the big rock thingy. That's the big attraction. This is the neighbor next door. So let's go there. Home of Bombo. All right. Let's go here first. 45 seconds to enter this building. This is the closest neighbor to when it happened, to when everything happened. All right, here we go. Lockers. A locker with 9 doors. All of them unlocked and empty. Okay. Let's check this calendar. The last calendar seemed pretty useful. Some of these dates could line up. A big calendar. This is used to keep track of guests' arrival and departure dates. Judging from the entries made here, the hostel hasn't seen many guests in the last month. The entry for Saturday says end of season. Okay. Let's check this laptop. This laptop is probably used by the receptionist. It doesn't require a login. Should I take time to search for anything suspicious? I say we do search the laptop. There's always something. Somebody is always hiding something on the computer. Come on, let's go. Okay, I give up. I couldn't find anything noteworthy. A great deal of names, addresses, and phone numbers of guests are on here, but nothing means anything to me. Dang. Okay. Let's see what's in here. The kitchen. Oh. She was killed with a chef's butcher knife, was she not? Was she not? Are we cooking? Or are we just wasting time? Let's look at this note. A laminated note with rules for using the hostel kitchen. Essentially, it's saying to leave everything the way you found it. Okay. Something in the trash. A trash bag and a bag holder stand. Luckily, the bag is see-through. I don't have to dig through the bag to see it's only filled with empty food packaging and paper towels. There's a whole lot of nothing in these rooms, huh? Something in this trash can? I do see something. Let's see a note or something. No. No. Let's check the staff room. It's locked. Let's try the keys we found at Rebecca's house. Ah, come on. Let's go. One of them opened the door. Let's go. We get into the staff room. This is where it gets. We definitely checked this laptop. Requires a password, huh? Okay, boxes and a bunch of shit. Stuff up top. Let's check the stuff up top. An empty cardboard box, a small cable drum, and a computer monitor and a keyboard. None of these lockers are locked. One has a sweater and a pack of cigarettes. Another has a man's vest and a pair of work gloves. All the others are empty. I feel like this is just more junk. What's this right here? I'm not gonna waste my time. Let's go in this door. See, I feel like this is how you start overlooking stuff when you keep missing. And then you like, oh yeah, there's nothing in the fucking drawer. And then the victim's fingers in the drawer or some shit like that. A small cabinet that stores toilet paper and a few different boxes of feminine hygiene products. Anything in this toilet? Nothing. All right. But this is the hostel. Shouldn't Adam be in here? Let's see if we can find Adam. Let's go upstairs. Linda! God damn! Back up, please. Can I have some space? I can't even think. You're just staring down at me like, dude. Bathrooms. I'm sick of bathrooms. Let's check the bedrooms. My fault, Linda. We're just going through a lot right now. Not finding anything good. Okay, so we got something on TV. We'll check that later. So this must be Adam, huh? Let's look around. See if we find anything we can talk to him about. A nightstand with a salt lamp. 2 drawers, both empty. What you got in your coat, boy? What you got in your coat? A black leather jacket. Okay. A spacious sports bag. I can't just look through this with someone else in the room. Okay, so maybe we need to get him to leave. A basket for dirty bed sheets. Okay. An empty cabinet with a TV. News broadcast is on. Hello, my name is Gary Rossman, and this is my co-host, Gracie Harden. Welcome to the B Channel News. Welcome. The still ongoing eviction of Delamar Park Products produces another incident when one of the protesters was heavily injured by an officer. Kenny? That's something you want to tell me? The Bernardston Town Police Department claims they haven't been properly trained for large-scale evictions, and the shift between the blame to the company for refusing to hire an unprofessional eviction team. Okay, that could mean there are people who are not normal to this town coming in and looking for ways to sneak in, squatting these apartments in these hostels. Maybe Rebecca was just wrong place, wrong time or something like that. I don't know. Let's talk to Adam. I'm assuming this is Adam. Let's question. I'm in my zone. Oh. Hello, officer. What did you want to know? Let's start with your name. Also, I'd like to see your ID, buddy. My name is Adam Gray. My ID? Here. Thank you. I am the Mindcop. It's nice to meet you. Tell me about yourself. You work here at the camp? I do. I help out in the hostel and the bar. I also sometimes make my own absinthe for the bar, but it's been a while since the last batch. So you were living with Rebecca, right? Yes. During the season, I was staying in her house and living in her bed, and after her parents moved out, she thought the house would be too big for only one person. It was a good arrangement. Can you please describe the events of Monday night for me? In order, and if possible, with estimates of when exactly things happened. All right, once again. I left for the bar to meet with Josh at 8 p.m. Rebecca was at home, doing some work on her lanterns. I don't think she had any plans for the night. She didn't look like it, and she didn't mention anything. When I arrived at the bar, Josh was already there. Nobody was in the bar with us. We talked about some personal stuff and decided to go home around 1 a.m. Okay, Josh and Adam at the bar. New topic. I locked the bar, and we both went straight home. Nothing was out of the ordinary. The door was closed. I assumed Rebecca was already asleep, so I quietly drank some water and went upstairs. When I saw her and all that blood and the knife, I immediately rushed over to her, screaming at her. I was checking for any signs of life, but she was so pale, man. I mean, she was already white, but she was just so pale. I remember I checked for a fucking pulse, and my hands were covered in blood, man. I think I blinked for a few minutes, and then I finally woke up and called the police. I cleaned my hands in the kitchen sink, and then I left the house to get help from Josh. So it was his blood on the kitchen sink. Okay. I yelled his name, knocked on his caravan door for at least a minute, but he didn't respond. I resigned and sat in front of Rebecca's house just to wait for the cops. I don't quite remember when the officer arrived, but it felt like an eternity. Kenny boy, I got your ass. You said you didn't get there until 2. He better say something around you got there around 2. I'm not playing with you, Kenny. That officer told me to get whatever I needed from the house and move to the hostel for now. Did you move the body in any way, or did you recognize the knife? I want to know about that knife. Yeah, it's from our kitchen. Oh my gosh, are you sure? We only have one big chef knife, and it's not in the kitchen anymore. I'm pretty sure. You said the door was closed. Was it locked? Did you lock it? You said Josh didn't respond when you knocked, and you know why? Yeah, where did Josh go, and how come he wasn't? All of a sudden, he was just missing. Josh told me he didn't hear me because of his earplugs. It's hard to wake a drunk man with earplugs. Likely story. You were living in the house with Rebecca. What was your relationship? Well, I'll be honest. I didn't want everyone to know, so I kept it a secret from most in the camp, but we were a couple. I knew it. Them clothes in the closet, and y'all niggas was nasty too, by the way. At this point, it's probably an open secret anyway. I really don't want to elaborate. So if you could kindly not ask me about that anymore, I would appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff in Rebecca's boxes in the house. What's up with that? Okay, we did find those boxes, and we did say keep a mental note. It might be a good time to ask about it. Are we by chance taking sleeping pills? She wasn't like poison or overdose. So sleeping pills, I don't know why the sleeping pills would have anything to do with it. And she wasn't in her bed when she was killed, because there was no blood in the bed. I think let's ask about those boxes. Rebecca and I were planning to quit and move someplace else, man. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Was your relationship with Rebecca going well? Did you have any recent arguments or any ideas who could have done this? Let's not rule him out yet. The crying shit is cool, but you could also be putting on the Ritz, you know what I mean? How were things between you two? No, it was all good. Is it true you had plans to go on a road trip, or were there any abnormalities? Yeah, was she acting strange? No, not really. There was one thing that was on my mind. She started having these meetings with Sean. Sean and Rebecca were good friends, so I wouldn't think anything of it. However, I noticed she tried to keep her meetings a secret from me, and I didn't like that. Okay, Rebecca and Sean were meeting in secret. Who is this Sean character? She even lied to me about where she was going when she met with him. She might have been fucking off on you, boy. She might have been two-timing you. I'm sad to say that now, given your current situation, but yeah. Let's just keep going. Okay, talk about my stuff. Let's talk about the keys. Or we got a lot of other things we can talk about. We can ask them about the footprints, the romance between themselves, Josh and Josh. We can ask about her dad, or the secret meetings. Let's ask about the boots. Could you show me your shoe soles? Not only anything kinky or anything like that. I'm just curious. Yeah, sure. It's a match, you professional. Wait, what? When you found Rebecca, you went up to check her pulse, right? Yeah. Was there blood on the ground? I don't remember. I think so, yes. There was a lot of blood. I guess if I told you left footprints in the blood, you probably wouldn't deny it, right? What? No, I told you. Both my hands were covered with blood. Both his hands were covered? Then we're talking about footprints? Okay, that was awkward. He said not to ask him about the romance again. Maybe to see if he knows anything about Paul. Let's ask him about Josh. Who is this Josh person? You told me you and Josh were at the bar from 8 to 1 on the night of Rebecca's murder. What did you discuss and how much were you drinking? Yeah, is there anybody else who can vouch for you? Because right now, you I don't know. No, I told you. We were alone. Okay. Let's get him worked up. You told me about Rebecca was meeting Sean behind your back. You think she was two-timing you? Think she was getting donkeyed down? Hearing something like that after your girlfriend gets killed, they'd probably be fighting. Okay, anyway. Were you worried that she was cheating on you? Can you give an example? Yeah, were you worried at all? Well, I guess so, but I guess I was just worried in general. It's hard for me to understand why she would hang out with someone like Sean at all. Okay. How well did you know her father? You want the details? I don't really know the details, and I don't want to say something wrong. I only know he had a terrible injury when that forest fire was happening at the camp. Okay. Maybe that's why the sleeping pills are there. Maybe Rebecca has something to do with that. Ooh. Okay. The wheels are spinning, okay? We're completely locked in. What do we know? Rebecca owed somebody $10,000. Now we know Rebecca's father was terribly injured in a forest fire at the camp. If I just take those two pieces of information, you could think maybe Rebecca had something to do with that fire. Her father tried to save her. Okay, let's talk about my stuff. What about these keys? Does he know anything about these keys? These are Rebecca's keys. One's for the house. Yes. Okay, one's for the house, one's for our garden storage box, and one's for the hostel's front door at the staff. So we can find those other two things. I actually do need to write this down. So house key. I didn't see any doors that were locked though. Keys. House key, the garden, and the hostel. We know about the hostel, right? We know about the hostel. We don't have anything else? Maybe we do ask him about the fire. Let's ask him more about that fire. You mentioned a forest fire. Can you tell me a bit more about that? This was years before I moved here, man. I'm the wrong person to ask about that. Okay. But you might be the right person to ask about you and Rebecca's relationship. Tell me more about that. Like, when did you become a couple, and when did you decide to keep it a secret from others? Like, why? I told you, man. I don't want to talk about it. This really isn't any of your business. Sounds suspicious to me, bitch. I'm sorry, but if you want me to find out who did this, you have to trust me here. Yeah, I need to know more. And what made you think I care about that? Oh, what's up? What's up? You can't change what happened. There's no way out of this hell. Get on with your questions. Okay? You want to get loud with me? You see this gistle on my hip? Well, I put 2 in your chest, boy. Stop playing around with me. I get away with it too. All right, I don't think we have. I mean, we could ask him about the vomit, just to be thorough. When Officer Kenneth Bartley saw Rebecca's dead body, he threw up right next to her. Where were you at that time? And did you happen to hear any of that? Yeah, I think I heard him. I was downstairs waiting. I was so out of it, nothing would have made me go back up. I didn't care what was going on. Okay, so maybe Kenny did actually get there after the fact, or that's just a bluff. Okay, let's stop talking. We got a lot of information out of that. He didn't leave though, so that means I probably can't check this bag. Can I check this bag now? No. Okay, there's nothing else for me here. Okay, we learned a lot talking to we learned a lot talking to Adam. Let's check these bathrooms. Okay. A big top-loading washing machine. Nothing more but a waste of my goddamn time. All right, let's check the bathrooms. I feel like since he keeps saying something about these toilets, we need to check every toilet. Nothing. Again. Okay. I'm gonna check the other one too. Okay, we got 1:51. We're doing good. We're doing good. This is the first house that we've checked too, so nothing here. All right. Last room. Dirty clothes basket. Empty plastic laundry basket. They keep mentioning there's a lot happening with laundry so far. I don't know if that means anything. A lot of it's been a waste of my time, but gotta pay attention. Gotta make sure we don't miss any clues. Bedrooms. I think these are just signs. What is this? What the hell is this? A secret room. Should I remove it to check what was hidden behind it? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what they tried to hide. It's just a big, ugly tear in the wallpaper. Makes a great deal of sense to hide this. Damn. So they will really waste your time. Okay. Who is this, and why are you standing here in front of me? Boy, I almost shot you. Oh! Who is this? Who are you, police? Oh! Who are you? Police, huh? This must be Sean? I'm the Mindcop, and this is my assistant, Linda. Partner. We're here to investigate the murder of Rebecca Goodman. Know anything about that? Got it. My name's Sean Shining. Rebecca was my best friend. I'm very sorry for your loss. You work in the hostel? No. I just want to check on Adam. Rub it in. But let me know if I can help. You can help. How about you start answering some of these questions that I'm about to have for you? Walked in right on time. Hell yeah. I need to know more about you. I know a little bit about you already, but I ain't gonna let you know that. You wanna know why? Because I'm in my zone.
Yo.
Hey, officer. How can I be of service? Can we start with your full name and some goddamn ID? Sure, officer. It's Sean Shining. Here's my ID. Sean Shining? I'm pretty sure this is a fake. You know that's illegal, right, boy? I'm gonna have to keep this. Are you serious? Look again, man. It's not fake. This is complete bullshit. Don't worry. You'll get it back. If you want to try to take it, go ahead. I'm standing right here, boy. What the? Oh, you can't do that. Okay. I believe we got off on the wrong foot. You got some nice shades. You better calm down or I'll arrest you right now for identity document forgery, bitch. Now, I want to get more. I want to get some information out of them. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I think we got off on the wrong foot. You got some nice shades on. Oh, yeah. Thanks, officer. You too. I bet you wear them so people can't read your thoughts. Watch your mouth. You think you could read them if I wasn't wearing my sunglasses? You want to try me? Maybe. You'd be surprised. I'm pretty good at reading people. I always know when my girlfriend isn't being honest with me. She's the type who looks away when she's lying. It's kind of cute, actually. Can I ask you some questions about the murder? I still want my ID back, but yeah, go ahead. Ugh, boy. Look at his face. Ugh. Stinky face ass boy. What's your role here at the camp? Do you have any relatives? What's your role here? What are you actually doing here? Well, I'm in charge of the gift shop and the guided hiking tours. How long you been here? I was born here, man. I've never worked anywhere else. Man, that sounds so lame. What did you do Monday evening on the night of Rebecca's death? Oh, you want to know what I did that day? Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, come on with it. Well, I went for a stroll in the woods with my friend, Ruben. Okay. Now, wasn't Kenneth's vision of that blob thing, that was also in the woods, was it not? We probably left around 9 p.m. and returned at midnight. A stroll in the woods? Really? Yeah, man, just moving about, stretching my legs, you might say. Okay. Oh, you're right. I might say that. Then again, I might not. Okay, listen. I have a dog. It's normal for me to go for a walk at night. That is true. I can contest. I do walk my dog at night. Besides, Ruben went with me. He can back me up on this, man. I wish I didn't fucking go in those fucking woods. If I get my hands on the fucker who did this to Beck, I'll rip his head off, man. I promise you. I would advise against that. Plus, I don't really think you can fight. Sorry, officer. I don't mean it. I'm just saying stuff, man. It just pisses me off that out there somewhere still alive. That was kind of random and out of nowhere. You might not be fooling me with that one, boy. What's your relationship to Rebecca? I know you said you was best friends, but elaborate. Well, we grew up together, man. She was my best friend. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but I need your help. You have to find out who did this to her. Please. Please. Just the thought of it just keeps making me make this stinky ass face, and everybody's looking at me weird, man, and I'm scratching my hair out and I'm already ugly as hell. Please, you gotta help me. Are you fucking kidding me? You think you're fooling me with this? Is this an act? What? Why? What the Man, you cops are all the same. You too cool for school, huh, nigga? We're gonna talk. I got some questions for you. First thing I want to know is, how did you feel about Rebecca's relationship with Adam? So as I understand it, Adam and Rebecca had some type of romantic relationship. Yeah, they had something going on for a while now, but it seemed one-sided to me. She wasn't really rocking with him. She was rocking with me. Adam must have been pretty high on his own smelly breath if he actually thought that their little romance would go anywhere. I bet Becca finally dumped him and then he got mad and attacked her. I bet that's right. I bet I could smell it from here, man. The guy basically looks and acts like a serial killer, too. First off, he's way older than her. That's always weird, right? That's a red flag in my book. Also, he's just such a fucking creep. I bet he did it. All right, listen. What you gotta understand is when somebody just start randomly pointing fingers at somebody else, it's likely coming from a place of guilt. I don't like this nigga at all. He's number uno on my list right now. Did you know they wanted to go on a road trip together? Huh? Yeah, so what? Adam told me they were planning to quit their jobs and leave this place. How'd you feel about that? What? No way. No way. Becca wouldn't just leave me here. Adam's lying, man. Adam's lying. He knows you're about to bust his ass, so he's like, he's like making shit up now to make himself look better. I promise, dude. I swear, Rebecca was in my back pocket. All right. Okay. Finger guns, huh? So you've been here your whole life. Been here your whole life, huh? Let's continue with the Becca topics. Okay, he doesn't like the fact that her and Adam were together, so let's ask about their meetings. So, Adam told me Rebecca sometimes had secret meetings with you. What? Does he think our meetings were secret just because he wasn't invited, man? There's nothing secret going on with Rebecca and me. We're just going to hang out a lot. That's all. A little bit of head never hurt nobody. If Adam paid any attention at all, he would have noticed that we were very close. Apparently, Rebecca lied to Adam about what she was doing with you when you had your meetings. Well, if she had such a nosy partner who wanted to control everything I did, I would start lying too. Honestly, this just further confirms my impression of Adam. He's just an insecure loser who can't help but spy on his girlfriend whenever she leaves the house. Yeah, what did y'all do? What did you and Rebecca do when you were hanging out? Talking mostly. Sometimes she just kept me company when I took the dog out. Oh, and we're no strangers in the bar, of course. Okay. Speaking of the bar, you ever see Josh and Adam at the bar? I was told Josh and Adam were at the bar from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. on the night of Rebecca's murder. Huh? And you said you left the bar at 9 and returned around midnight, huh? According to their statements, they were still in the bar when you came back. Did you see them? No, dude. I didn't see anybody. The bar is not on my way home. Even if it was, it's in a damn cave. From outside, it'd be impossible to say for sure that they were actually there. Think their statement's plausible? Well, I mean, it's news to me that those two are pals. I didn't even know they were hanging out. Does it even matter? I'm not asking you these things to amuse myself, Sean. Answer the fucking questions. All right. I don't know, okay? Maybe they were at the bar, maybe they weren't. How should I know, man? I'm just hanging around, walking my dog. I don't like this dude. Okay. Okay. So let's ask about... I feel like we're going to go in a certain path here, right? So let's ask about these walks through the woods. Since it's not on his way home, let's ask about these wood walks, all right? You smoking a little J in there, huh? Some of that Mary Green grass, huh? All right, you told us you were with Ruben on the night of the murder. You claimed that the two of you went for a stroll in the woods. Tell me what you was really doing. Yeah, that's right, man. So when was the last time you saw Rebecca? Or according to your own story, you in the woods for 3 hours. It seems like a long time for a stroll. Yeah, what you really doing in them woods, boy? Well, there's a lot of woods to explore, man. You know, those backwoods. I usually walk the dog at that hour, but Coop is often too weak to even get up now. It's near the end for him. Listen, I'll tell y'all a little story. I had this coworker, and whenever we would talk, like we worked at a place that was pretty like straight edge. Like you couldn't really do anything, and everybody there was real judgy. So you couldn't really talk about like the type of shit that you would do on the weekend. But we had code words, right? Long story short, we both smoke. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I smoke, you smoke, we all smoke at times. But we would say like our code word for smoking would be like to go walk the dog. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, I just got my dog just got some new food. You want to go walk the dog after work? And I'd be like, hell yeah, I gotta go walk my dog too. Now you know. He wanted to stay inside, so I decided to get some fresh air anyway. Ruben was nice enough to join me. But didn't he say he was walking his dog outside? Is that not a lie? Sure, we went a bit longer than usual, but we had a good talk, so who cares, man? It's not like there's anything else to do in this place. What you two talk about? Bands, mostly. Ruben listened to a lot of the angsty teenager trash, but he's not completely lost yet. I think I can show him the light. Okay, so you're in the woods. Now, speaking of the woods, what happened with that forest fire? You've been here your whole life, right? I've heard stories about a big forest fire that broke out in the vicinity of the camp. Oh, they're true, man. That happened about 6 years ago, I think. You know what caused the fire? Nah. Nobody knows, man. Nobody knows. Definitely wasn't Rebecca. Okay. Nobody knows. So, can you tell me about Paul's condition? Paul has paraplegia. He can't move his legs, and he also stopped speaking, but we don't really know why, man. He just stopped. If you could see how he was 10 years ago, you wouldn't believe it, man. It's crazy. An accident as bad as that, man. He was over 60, sure, but he was fit. You'd never think someone like him would have an injury this bad, dude. Sometimes just one bad fall is all it takes, man. What do you know about his accident? Well, it happened during the forest fire. He was supposed to leave with everyone else, but he went to help the firefighters instead. He was in an area with a lot of smoke, and he fell down the slope, dude. I got a feeling he was going to save Rebecca. I have a strong suspicion that is the case. Talk about Kenneth throwing up or talk about the footprints. We already know. Oh, I completely have been ignoring the fact that I've been burning up all my time asking these questions. But okay, anyway. Oh, and I completely forgot. We should have mind surfed Adam. We can do it. We'll do it another time. Do we have stuff to talk about? Talk about his ID. Nah, I kind of want to spend some time, and I want to mind surf. I want to mind surf and see what this dude is actually up to, because I think he's full of shit. It's gonna take up a lot of time, maybe the rest of our time, but I think it's worth it. All right, man. Hey. Yeah. Mindcop. Mindcop. Oh, so, okay. I got tip. When a mind bullet hits the brain on the spot with a matching mind cloud, the mind cloud will level up. Use the mind clouds with higher levels in your matches to earn more points. Each mind cloud can only level up twice. Okay, so it's just a level up. Hey. Okay, I get the level up. Now we gotta remember that our blue bullets were the really good ones. Okay. We messed that up. Oh, this is like this is way harder than I originally thought. Oh my gosh. Dude, are we gonna make this? Okay, there's another. We're about to get it. Oh my god, I just cooked it. Oh, come on. We'll make it for sure. We'll make it. That's one. Boom. See that there? 2, 3. Bullet. Oh, give me another one. I messed that up. Another one. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm kind of getting the hang of it, but at the same time, I'm moving very randomly, to be honest. It's just working out. But there we go. All right, now we're getting ready to learn the truth about Sean. Sean's mind unlocked. The truth shall be mine. All right, let's see. Now that I understand this lie portal and how it actually works, they're actually gonna show me something that's not real. So I gotta believe the complete opposite of that. So let's see what the lie was. Let's see what's going on. I don't understand. I don't understand, Olivia. Why can't you just ask her? Can't you see? She's been waiting for something like this. I can't let her have this. We cannot rely on my mother. God damn it, we're not relying on her. We're just using her. Why don't you need to make everything so complicated? You could ask Josh if he could give you a bonus or something. I mean, if you're that broke. I already did. And? He's not gonna give it to me. We can sell some stuff. I can probably work a few extra hours in the workshop. Man, no! Sorry. I was getting very angry there, but I'm much, much calmer now. This whole situation is entirely my fault, and I shouldn't take it out on you. Thank you for hearing me out. So this is a lie. So what they're showing us is that they're having financial trouble and that Josh didn't help them out and that he didn't get angry. Okay, I'm confused. Can we please talk about something else? I can handle this. I can handle this. I just have to keep my cool and get things done. Okay, I got it. He's a hothead. So I think the lie is that he did not keep his cool in this situation. I believe that's what I should take away from this. That he actually spazzed out. And probably took a walk in the woods to go talk to Josh. I need to find out where Josh is. Josh might be dead. Okay, let's look at the truth. Is this your idea of a blackmail letter? Seriously? Oh, that's Rebecca. Okay. Are you completely brain dead? I told you I needed your help. Please, Becca, I can't do this without you, man. Please, I'm begging you. I need the cash, all right? my life is like on the line here. Can't you see that? I need it bad. Okay, stop it. I know what you're doing. Don't think I can't see through your bullshit. You could at least written something that looks like you tried. Oh, he wrote that note. I'm taking care of the letter, but you will make sure it arrives.
Yo.
Becca, my dog. I knew it. I knew I could count on you, man. I love you. You know, I love you. Partners in crime, Becca. Partners in crime. Okay. So there was no real Munyon being owed down. The 10 stack A's might not have been a real thing. Partners in crime. You enjoy this stuff way too much. This will be the last time, okay? This shit is way too risky.
Oh.
Of course. You're the boss, man. No, Sean. I'm not. And that's the point. I'm not the boss. So this has to do something with that camp. This is Rebecca's office, is it not? This is where she was killed. So Sean's a liar. For sure.
Oh.
Are you a cop? I sure am. Ha! You'll never catch us. We're way too smart and talented. I'm like 10 steps ahead of you at any moment, man. Even now. Who are you? I'm the Mindcop. You have been killed, and I'm investigating your murder. All right, I'm gonna give you a second chance to say something that makes sense. Don't waste it. You're not real. You're just someone else's image of the real Rebecca. Well, it was nice talking to you. Now get out of my face. Damn, rudeness. Okay. So they was scheming. They was really scheming. So okay, let's finish this last one. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So they were trying to finesse money out of somebody else with that threatening note. So that note was never meant for Rebecca. It was meant for somebody else. Now, in the lie, we'll unfold that later. Let's look at this uncertainty. This was definitely worth it. Ooh, it's a bunch of bodies. He's surrounded by a bunch of bodies, and he's trying to remain calm. Is what I'm getting out of this. Bodies.
Huh?
Don't break my zen, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm chilling, man. I'm above all this. I'm like a rock. Unaffected by the elements. Rocks aren't really unaffected by the elements. They are pretty unaffected though, like overall speaking. And I'm like a really hard rock. I think we may have just found our killer, y'all. I think we may have found our killer. Inner peace. Inner peace. Okay. Now we can upgrade to my. You know what? I didn't see a single blue bullet the whole time I went. I keep seeing purple. I'm gonna go purple. We don't arrest him now. We don't arrest him this early. There's no way. There's just no way we arrest him this early. Now we have 2 seconds left. Can we ask him anything else? Yeah, let's talk again. I don't have any more time though. Let's see what it makes me do. I'm back in my zone. Yeah, let's talk about that blackmail. Okay, let's see. I think we talk about the blackmail. Let's see if he owns up to it, if he tries to lie about it.
Aha!
I know for a fact that you and Rebecca plotted to blackmail someone. What? You don't know shit. Hey, man. There's no point in denying it. I know you tried to convince her to help you with this, and I know you succeeded. You even drafted a blackmail letter, didn't you? What do you think? Trust me, it'll be easy to prove you wrote this. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I don't know who told you this, but this is a load of bullshit. This is so typical. Just lost my best friend and blame me, huh? Oh, I need a bump. I mean, I need a glass of water. There's no way around this. You need to tell me everything and why. You better tell me now. Oh, you're way out of your mind. Instead of finding a bastard to kill Rebecca, you're wasting everyone's time with these fantasies. People are talking shit about me, man. It's not news to me. Just don't believe everything you hear. So he doubled down. It's time to wrap things up. All right, Sean. I'll be seeing you around. I'm on you. I'm on you good. I'm gonna get you. I already got you. Let's go.
Huh.
1 hour later at the police station in the nearest town. Okay. We got a lot of evidence that says Sean did it. What are y'all thinking right now, man? I mean, let's continue with this dialogue real quick and we'll break it down. But I feel like we got a good idea. I don't know why we didn't arrest him just right then, right now. We got more time though. Emilia, there's something I need to discuss with you. Sure. It's quite likely that I will need to take a closer look into some of those other houses at the Maryland Crater Camp. Sooner or later, I'll need a search warrant. I expect you to take care of that. Take care of that? You know this. You know how this works, don't you? It's a whole process, and then there's a form, and it takes a while. Yeah, I know about the procedure, and we could do it like that. But you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Gotta break the rules a little bit. Or we could take this murder case seriously and skip a few steps. Because that what this is. Serious. You don't want to be responsible for another death, do you? I don't know. I don't want to get in any trouble. Rest assured, you're not going to get in trouble as long as I'm around. I'm the goddamn Mindcop. I do what I want. I go where I please. I take these shades off and you drop your jaws down to your knees. I just need the paperwork. And I always catch the killer in the end. All right, Mr. Mindcop. I'll see what I can do. I keep my jaws on, too. Just Mindcop is fine. Okay, at the end of each day, you can choose to bring one search warrant for an inhabited location you know about. When you return to that location, you get the option to use the warrant to access all rooms there, hopefully for free. Investigating will still cost you time. Nope. And the people who live there may stop cooperating with you once you've used a search warrant. You won't be able to get a second one for the same location. Okay. All right, okay. So here's what we need to do. We need to assess because there's a lot going on. Sean seems like the obvious choice right now. It really seems like he might have had something to do with Rebecca's murder and or Josh's murder. We still have not seen Josh. Josh might be dead in the woods. And what do we know? We learned a lot out of Sean's mind surf. We know that he is in financial trouble. We know that he wrote a fake blackmail note alongside of Rebecca, trying to finesse somebody out of 10 racks. And we know that when he was confronted with his financial troubles with his girlfriend, that he did not handle that calmly and quietly like it showed in that lie portal. He probably spazzed out on her. We probably need to find her too. It might be a bunch of bodies. And speaking of a bunch of bodies, in the uncertainty portal, he was sitting in the middle of the joint, surrounded by a bunch of bodies, but saying he was calm as a rock and that he was just unfazed by everything. So I'm kind of gathering that he is freaking out on the inside and trying to hold it together. And he very well may have killed Rebecca as well, especially if she got that money, or if they did get that money and she was trying to do something else with it or trying to deviate from the plan. Like maybe he just snapped. But I don't want to go too far until we learn more. But now you're into the mind of a real genius. I just want to let y'all know that. Okay, let's see what else we can do. What do you need? Search warrant for Josh's caravan. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that because I think we need to find Josh. But Josh might have some good information. That might not be the best idea. Let's wait on that. Let's see if we can talk to him first. Do we have anything good in our notes? Okay. We know about Rebecca. Rebecca wasn't as innocent as she seemed. Kenny, still not off the hook, but he's not my number one suspect anymore. Josh, okay, we need to question Josh. That's who Josh is. The camp manager. Adam Gray was getting cheated on, had no idea, knows how to make absinthe and works at a bar. He probably drinks too much. Sean is my number one suspect at this point. He's pretty much a bum that works at a gift shop, hiking tour manager, Olivia's boyfriend. He's very deceptive, and he's trying to like put on this weird mask that we can see right through. Now, I'm really curious though about this fire and about her dad's condition. I feel like those two things obviously are linked, but we just don't know exactly how and why, like what that had to do with Rebecca. So, do we have any other things? Linda, she has the keys and Sean's ID. It says his name and his age is 32. Okay. All right. I think our next play is to see what these keys unlock and talk to Josh if we can. I feel like that's the next move. But that right there is what we're gonna call it a wrap. Okay. We learned a whole lot about this town of Timeville and these suspicious people, and people starting to change stories. Things are starting to unfold, and we learning a whole lot of information. But it's all good. You can lie to my face, but when I bust down them glasses, I'm in your mind. All right, man. But anyway, that is going to wrap this episode, man. If you did enjoy, go ahead and drop a like, slap that thumbs up button for me right now. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. And listen, we're going to keep bringing you some good gaming content and some fun vibes, honestly. But look, man, like I always say, a little bit every day goes a long way. So once you take that first step, don't look back. I'm IC3, 3000 to be exact. Hope I see y'all in the next one. And if not, Kenny, watch your back.